Put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the rising tide will rise against them all. Oh, darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, hold my hand. Soul is like a melting pot when you're not next to me. Tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Trying to find a moment where I can find relief. Please tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the rising tide will rise against them all. Oh, darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, hold my hand. Don't wanna know that feeling when I'm all alone. So please don't make me wait. 'Cause I don't wanna break. No, I don't wanna fall. When you're next to me, content, I'm not afraid to be. You don't make me wait and never let me break. You never let me fall. Darling, hold my hand. Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, won't you hold my hand?
Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Whole School Assembly. We've got lots of people saying hello this morning. We've got Happy Friday from everyone in the Secret Kingdom. Hello, Secret Kingdom. Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning from Mr McBean, Miss Hooton, and the Year 2s in the Engaged Kingdom. Thank you very much for joining us today. Good morning to Jessica and all of her friends in the Secret Kingdom, and Joshua and all of his friends in the Kingdoms of Wonder and Curiosity. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. And a happy Friday from everyone in the Inspire Kingdom. Now, today we're going to go back and join the Oak National Academy for their assembly, which was actually their this week's assembly, week 8 in the Oak National Academy. I think you're going to absolutely love this assembly, especially if you like a spot of natural history.
Hello and welcome to this week's assembly. What an absolute privilege it was to have Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge join us for assembly last week. We've loved seeing all of your hold still photos that you have been sharing with us. Do keep them coming. This week, the special guests just keep on coming. We are joined by colleagues from the Natural History Museum this week. When I was younger, I was obsessed with dinosaurs, and so I asked the team here to put together a very special assembly for this topic, which I just loved so much. Rosie and Susie are going to talk to us all about the work of the Natural History Museum and give us some insights into what they know about the dinosaurs who lived millions and millions of years ago. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Rosie and I work at the Natural History Museum in London. We're really excited to be part of your assembly today, and we have a special treat for any dinosaur fans out there. We're going to be speaking to one of the museum's paleontologists. You might have heard that word before. A paleontologist is someone who studies fossils and learns about life in the past. So I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Susie Maidment. Hi, Susie.
Hi, Rosie, and hi, everybody at home. I'm Dr. Susie Maidment, and I'm a researcher and also a curator at the Natural History Museum. And that means that I study fossils, but I'm also in charge of looking after a part of the museum's fossil collection, and that is the dinosaurs and the crocodiles. Dinosaurs were reptiles that lived on land a really long time ago, between about 230 and 66 million years ago. There were loads of different types of dinosaurs. Now, Rosie, if you want, I've got a little quiz for you today, if you're up for a challenge. I've got some pictures I'm going to show you, and I want you to say whether or not the animals are a dinosaur or not. And if you think they were a dinosaur, then give me a thumbs up. And if you think they're not a dinosaur, then give me a thumbs down. So is everybody at home wanting to play as well?
Yeah, I think so. So this isn't just for the kids as well. We want the adults to get involved. So get your thumbs stretched out, get ready. So thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. So who is first?
Okay, well, first up, Rosie, we have a mammoth.
A mammoth. I'm going to say no. What does everyone else think at home?
You're absolutely right, Rosie. Of course, mammoths aren't dinosaurs. Now, mammoths are extinct animals, but they're actually mammals, and they lived thousands of years ago, whereas the dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. So mammoths and dinosaurs never lived at the same time. Okay, so I've got another one here for you. This one is T-Rex.
T-Rex. So what do you guys think at home?
Yes, it's a dinosaur.
I think that is definitely a dinosaur.
Well, of course, everybody knows that T-Rex is a dinosaur. It's everybody's favorite dinosaur, and one of the most famous of all time. Okay, I've got another one for you here. Are you ready? This one is a pterosaur.
A pterosaur. So what do you guys think at home? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I know 100% sure, wait, 99% sure.
I'm going to say yes, that is a dinosaur.
Well, actually, pterosaurs are not dinosaurs. They lived at the same time as the dinosaurs, but they're not dinosaurs. I've got another one here for you. This one is an ichthyosaur.
What do you guys think at home?
No, it's not a dinosaur.
I'm going to say yes, that's a dinosaur.
I'm afraid, Rosie, once again, this one is not a dinosaur.
Oh no, they were really tricky. I was definitely convinced those last two were dinosaurs. So how do we know? What are we looking out for?
Well, dinosaurs have a special structure in their hips that allows their legs to be held right underneath their bodies so that they're walking in an upright position. Now, this is different from most reptiles, which have a kind of more sprawling stance with their legs held out to the sides.
Okay, so dinosaurs would have their legs directly underneath like that, whereas other reptiles might have their legs out to the side like this. So for the ichthyosaur and the pterosaur, that means they're not dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Pterosaurs were reptiles that lived at the same time as the dinosaurs, but they were flying reptiles. And so they're not actually dinosaurs. They're cousins of the dinosaurs. They're closely related. Now, if we have a look at ichthyosaurs, can you see the ichthyosaurs' legs here? You might be able to get an idea of the sort of environments that they lived in.
Well, they look like flippers for swimming.
That's right, Rosie. They lived in the oceans. So these were reptiles and they did live at the same time as dinosaurs, but they weren't dinosaurs. They were actually more closely related to lizards than they were to dinosaurs. Now, given what we know now, I've got a few more pictures for you to decide whether or not they're dinosaurs. Are you ready for another go at this?
Yeah, and everyone at home, get your thumbs ready again.
So let's have another go at this. Let's try this picture first. This is the crocodile.
Crocodile. What do you guys think at home? I'm going to say it has its legs out to the side. So no, that is not a dinosaur.
Yeah, absolutely right, Rosie. The crocodile is not a dinosaur. What about this one here? This is Triceratops.
So Triceratops, I think everyone else at home might agree with me. It's got its legs directly underneath the body. So yes, that is a dinosaur.
Yeah, that's right. Triceratops is a dinosaur and it lived right at the end of the time of the dinosaurs in the Cretaceous period. Okay, I've got a bit of a tricky one here for you, Rosie. Have a go at this one here. This is Dimetrodon.
Oh, that is tricky because it does look like a really ancient reptile, but what do you guys think at home? It does have its legs out to the side, so I'm going to say no, not a dinosaur.
Yeah, you're right. Dimetrodon is often shown in popular picture books and on TV as a dinosaur, but it's actually not a dinosaur at all. It didn't live at the same time as the dinosaurs, and it's actually more closely related to us than it is to a dinosaur.
Wow, that's amazing. So, given all of that, does that mean that dinosaurs only lived on land?
Yeah, that's right. We used to think that pretty much every dinosaur lived on land. However, some really exciting, very recent research has suggested that the dinosaur Spinosaurus might actually have been a dinosaur that lived in the water. Now, Spinosaurus probably had a lifestyle a little bit like a crocodile.
That's really cool. I like Spinosaurus because it has that long sail along its back. It's pretty cool. What's your favourite dinosaur, Susie?
My favourite dinosaur is Stegosaurus. Now, Stegosaurus is the one with the plates all along its back and it's got these spikes on the end of its tail. In the Natural History Museum, we have one of the most beautiful specimens of Stegosaurus. We have the most complete Stegosaurus found from anywhere in the world. And it's nicknamed Sophie and is my favourite specimen.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And it sounds like you'd be the perfect person to help us learn a little bit more about fossils. I hear that word quite a lot, but can you tell us what exactly is a fossil and how are they formed?
Fossils are the remains of a plant or animal that lived millions of years ago. They take a very long time to form. It begins with a plant or animal like this dinosaur die. Scavengers come along and eat the flesh. And eventually only the hard parts like the bones are left behind. These bones might become buried by mud. Over millions of years, more layers of mud, sand, and even volcanic ash might build up on top. This adds a lot of weight to the buried skeleton, so some of it might get crushed. Over time, all of the different layers turn into hard sedimentary rock. While this is happening, water seeps into the bones and leaves behind minerals. This turns the bone into stone, and this is what we call a fossil. The Earth changes a lot over millions of years. Rocks that were once buried deep underground can rise up to the surface. Very slowly, wind, water, and ice can wear away the rock, and eventually bits of the fossil can become loose. And then all it takes is for someone to find the fossils, look closely at them, and we can start to learn all about them.
Now, that's almost it for it today. We're almost out of time. But considering it's been quite a strange few months, I wonder if you could leave us with your favourite dinosaur-related joke to make us laugh.
Okay, I have a joke for you, Rosie. It's a little bit rude.
Go for it.
Why can't we tell when pterosaurs are going to the toilet?
I don't know, why can't we tell when pterosaurs are going to the toilet?
Because the P is silent.
That is a good one. I like that one. And here's a challenge for everyone watching at home and at school. We want to hear your dinosaur jokes. You can make up your own one, or maybe you already know one. Try and make your friends and your adults laugh. And if you want, you can ask your adults to share them with us as well. You can use the hashtag LearnWithOak, or you can tweet them at NHM_learn. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you so much for inviting us to be part of your assembly today. We can't wait to see some of you guys when the museum reopens. But for us, that's it from now. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.